What's up, YouTube? I'm Dylan with Midgard Serpents. And first off, I just want to apologize for the dress code. I have a 3-day weekend and I won't be wearing the clothes I'm going to be wearing tomorrow at work. So, sorry for that. And also sorry, this is kind of a last minute thing we decided to do after the video we posted last night. We figured it would be necessary to do one of these. So this is a special edition video for you guys. 2 videos in 1 week. Go you guys. So, today we're going to be setting up this tank. If you guys saw the video last night, we had to tear this tank apart because it was a mess.
And Kitty.
And I guess Kronos is going to be helping me. So, last night this tank had dirt in it. I missed a spot. That's on the outside. I can clean that up later. So I had to take out all the dirt. I rinsed it off, scrubbed this thing down, and dried it off, and it's been air drying for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
You're gonna talk a little bit about how she doesn't have mites.
And good news, from what I can tell, our new edition does not have mites. That is a good thing. I am actually surprised because the people we got her from used dirt from outside, and that's a problem because that's going to introduce mites to your snake, ticks, fleas. If you guys have fur babies other than just scaly babies, that's a good one. I don't think anybody's ever called them that, scaly babies. So if you got fur babies like cats, dogs, and you bring in that dirt from outside without cleaning it up or anything, getting rid of all that stuff, you're going to introduce mites, you're going to introduce mites to your snakes, and possibly ticks, fleas to your other animals, as long as any other parasites or pesticides that are going to harm your animals. And it's not a good thing. We love our animals. We want to do what's best for them. So, I'm going to take my phone out of my pocket. So, we're going to show you how to set up this tank properly. Yes, it will be a little bare, but we're on a budget, like everybody. This is our side business we're doing. So I went out.
We do not sponsor them.
No, we are not sponsored by them.
So
not yet.
Don't
hint,
sponsor.
Hint.
Nope. Yep.
Drive.
Nope.
So this is just what I decided to pick up. You guys can use what you want. The Reptile Prime, coconut bedding, or
The aspen.
That's what I have in my other tanks is aspen.
But because she's so used to having dirt, we're going to keep it as close as possible. And coconut soil bedding is as close as possible.
That, and from what I've seen and researched, coconut holds in the humidity a little bit better. And with how high of a humidity these snakes need, coconut might be your best bet. I'm going to start switching over, see how I like it. I'm going to see how I like it in her tank, see if it really does hold up the humidity. And if it does, I'm going to slowly switch over all my other snakes to it. You got cat litter all over you, dude. Alright.
Trying to get a best angle. I'm sorry for the poor quality. There we go.
You gotta get a camera.
Yep. Hint, hint. So if you want to go to our GoFundMe and help us out with that, we could have better camera quality, guys.
This does not have as much dust as aspen does. It still has some, but not as much. Stop right there. So you want about an inch or so across the entire bottom. 2 inches if you have a burrowing species like a hognose. No, I do not have a hognose. That is.
So the 2 inches with her, that dirt was not okay with her.
I mean, it's not that it was a bad thing. It was just too much, but she doesn't need that much. No, I do not have a hognose. I'd have to clear that with camera girl and my wallet. And if you guys haven't realized by now, Camera Girl and I are married, so yes, I do have to clear things with her. Does that look like enough to you?
Yeah, that looks like plenty,
Alright.
to be honest. Just put it underneath the cabinet, I guess.
So there's that.
The good thing with coconut is that you can wet it and it keeps the humidity in.
Exactly.
So it helps with the humidity. So you don't have to spray them every day.
So I'm going to use this as her hot side, just because it's closer to the outlet. And I'm going to use a 75 watt bulb for now. She did have a under the tank heater, but
We prefer bulbs.
I prefer bulbs when they're in tanks. It's just a lot easier. And the amount of dirt she had in her enclosure, she was not getting, that heat was not getting through that dirt to her. I'm gonna wash this off real quick.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna put her hide over here. I might switch that around, I'm not sure yet.
Alright.
Now, I also have some greenery for her.
And we'll be putting moss in here as well. Moss helps keep in the humidity as well.
Yes, it does. Now, a lot of people use moss just when their snakes are going into shed. That's what I do, and a lot of them use it's almost like a moss box, I believe is what it's called. Me, I don't necessarily use the box. Damn, this thing is long. I'm gonna cut this up and
Put it in some different cages.
yeah. Me, I don't use the box just because I've noticed that none of my snakes really use them. If you don't introduce them to it when they're young, I guess, they don't take to it. So, I'm just gonna kind of put some greenery in here. I know this probably be spread out a little bit, but I'm just going for a simple setup, something to give her explore and kind of fill up her cage.
Hold on. I'm gonna set you like right here looking up at my husband's waist. So sorry. I'm getting her water bowl.
We don't have to use the water bowl she came with.
You sure? You want
No,
a plastic
yeah.
or what?
Plastic will work for now until we get her an actual one.
This size? Because if we're not using the glass one, I need to go into the actual plastic bowl area.
Use this green one right here. Rinse this out, because I was using that for the hide, or for the moss box.
Okay. That's enough. You sure this looks a little deep?
If you put it like, if you like move the,
It's dirty. You gave me a dirty bowl.
Sorry.
Alright.
if you like bury it in the substrate, it won't be as bad. Right now all I'm doing is attaching a humidity and thermometer.
Alright, here's the water bowl. Sorry guys.
Now when I put this type of thermometer and humidity gauge in, I put it more towards the bottom because that's where you want it to be 90 degrees or whatever temperature you need for your snake, because that's where they're going to be sitting. Ball pythons are not arboreal, so they spend most of their time on the ground. So you want that gauge closer to the ground so you know what the temperature is there. Now for this cage, I'm just going to use enclosure. I'm just going to use plastic water bowl. It's easier and a lot cheaper. I will eventually get her a nicer bowl. I'm just going to kind of bury it a little bit, just so it's a little harder for her to knock over.
And that's
And
it.
that's it. I'm gonna put the top on. I'm
Well,
gonna put her in.
You can.
I gotta clean those rocks off first.
Oh, okay. Well, you put like a rock over there for like a basking rock or something like that for the heat to catch on. And it looks way better than what she had. And again, we're not using a heating pad. We're using a light bulb.
I'm gonna use this light bulb right here, and since I'm gonna put her in here, I'm gonna unplug this heat pad. Voila.
All right. Now to the fun part.
Now.
Cleaning up.
Yeah, cleaning up. Now, I also went out and bought her a rat today because she seems a little hungry, so...
We might be feeding her as well on this video.
I am going to try to feed her, see how well that goes after I put her in her new enclosure. We'll see humidity sitting up in there. I can bump up the humidity a little bit. Hang on. I can find the spray bottle. Where did you put the spray bottle?
It's on the Cincy table.
Okay, got it. As the cats are stalking the mice, or rats, excuse me.
Again, I have a toddler, so that's why the mess.
This spray bottle does not like me. Alright.
Nice booty.
Thank you. Nice and warm. Yeah, you should be able to take a medium, right? Alright. Let's see what you think.
We will be pairing our Mojave Het Ghost with her. So, be forewarned in the future, if you see them both in the same cage, we're just introducing them.
She is... I have not weighed her yet. So, hopefully...
She's waiting for those mice. She smells them.
Yeah. So,
Or the
hopefully
rats,
she will
sorry.
be ready to go by the end of
She's hungry, see? She's searching for them. She smells them. She wants them. So, let's see if she eats. She has been showing signs of eating in our bedroom. If you do not know this already, in our bedroom we breed our rats. So
we've started our
she smells them.
Yep.
And she wants them.
We have tried to start our rat breeding just to make it a little cheaper on us, because I have reached that point where it's cheaper for me to breed my own rats than it is to buy them. I do know one thing, this is a female, so if she does not eat, she will be going to our breeder. Now some of you are going to say, oh...
We feed live, just so you know, so don't get your panties in a wad. It's better for them.
And that amount of bedding that is on the snake, or excuse me, on the rat, is not going to hurt the snake. So, I think she's exploring more than anything right now. That's another thing. I don't know if he...
Oh, now she's on the hunt. Look at her. She says, I am on the hunt.
Now, for people like me who feed live, you're not supposed to leave the rat in there for a long period of time. That is when
they start bonding.
That is when the rat starts attacking the snake, and you get snakes with a bunch of chewing scars and all of that. But if you feed your snakes one at a time and you watch them, or if you don't watch them, you just say wait 15, 20 minutes, come back. If the snake hasn't eaten, you take the rat out and you try again later. But we're right here, we're watching. The rat is actually nowhere near the snake. The rat's more interested in what's in the enclosure. Okay, so they were feeding her live.
Okay.
Just making sure. She may have just ate. I don't know. They didn't tell me when the last time she ate was. So.
All right. Well, we're gonna sign off. Say bye.
Bye.
And don't
Please
forget
like and subscribe.
what he said. Bye.